I finally got my dream job of running the complaint department at Disney World. What complaints could there ever be about the happiest place on?
Ring.
Jiminy Crickets! My very first call! Someone probably mixed up the complaint department with the compliment department. Hello! Thank you for calling Disney World the happiest place on earth! You reached the complaint department where no complaint is too big or too small. We're here to help solve them all. How can I help you?
Well, you see, I was at the fireworks last night, and my poor, beautiful little angel of a daughter began to complain because the fireworks did not contain her favorite color. I mean, we flew 1,000 miles to see fuchsia-colored fireworks, and there were none. We were robbed, I tell you, robbed. Oh, the agony seemed my little princess so upset.
Gee willikers, that is upsetting. Unfortunately, though, that complaint cannot be processed because your problem occurred before the official opening of the complaint department. Thank you for your complaint, though, and have a magical day at the happiest place on earth.
Ring.
Hello? Thank you for calling Disney World the happiest place on earth. You reached the complaint department where no complaint is too big or too small. We're here to help solve them all. How can I help you?
Well, I was on Splash Mountain, and the sign said, if you go on this ride, you might get wet. Well, however, this is absolutely false. Everyone gets wet on this ride. The sign should immediately be changed to, if you go on this ride, you will get wet.
Heavens to Betsy, this is a problem. Even though the name Splash Mountain may imply that passengers will get wet, I see your point, sir. This sign is not acceptable. Here at the happiest place on earth, we want our customers to know exactly what they're getting into before getting on a ride. Thank you. I will register your complaint with the sign department immediately. You have my solemn word that the Splash Mountain sign will be changed. Thank you for pointing this out, and have a magical day at the happiest place on earth. Oh boy, this is great. My first real complaint solved. Boy, this job is so gratifying.
Ring.
Hello? Thank you for calling Disney World the happiest place on earth. You reached the complaint department where no complaint is too big or too small. We're here to help solve them all.
I had a balloon, and it popped.
What can I say? This is horrible. We will change suppliers up immediately to longer lasting balloons. Not only that, we will send back the old balloons and pop them one by one in the supplier's ears. Just to get the message across that these balloons are not acceptable.
That could be a little harsh, sir.
Maybe you are right. I will get you a voucher for a new balloon faster than you can say Tinkerbell.
Thanks, mister.
What a day, what a day. Who knew there could be so many complaints about the happiest place on earth, though?
Ring.
Hello, thank you for calling Disney World the happiest place on earth. You've reached the complaint department where no complaint is too big or too small. We're here to help solve them all.
Well, I was at the parade downtown Disney, and the most horrible thing happened. Snow White did not look like one bit like Snow White. I was expecting a replica of her original 1930s self. Disney World, I am piping mad.
Snow White complaints? Really? This is kind of getting ridiculous. Well, sir, you see, the 1930s Snow White just does not play out that well with the younger kids anymore. They like a little more hip version than her 1930s self. I think a solution to your problem would be a parade inclined for more old patrons like yourself, who would like the original version.
I am not as old as you think, and I do not appreciate your tone.
Sir, I guess you liked my response so much you forgot to thank me.
Ring.
Hello, thank you for calling Disney World, the happiest place on earth. You've reached the complaint department where no complaint is too big, blah, 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 blah. How can I help?
Ouch! My foot! I said huge Minnie Mouse step on my foot. Minnie was running like a maniac from Goofy downtown Disney and stepped on my foot.
Sir, calm down first. Do you need medical assistance?
No, but Minnie's foot like Joe Team Noah's, or would you like your foot stepped on by Joe Team Noah's?
That does not sound pleasant. Is there any way I could help you?
I could use a little money for popcorn.
I'm sorry, did you just ask me for popcorn money?
Yeah, I spilled my popcorn when Minnie stepped on my foot, so it's only fair that you replace it.
Well, mister, it is not the intent of the Disney World Complaints Department to give popcorn money to every spoiled, bratty kid who spills their popcorn. Thank you, mister.
Ring.
Hello, thank you for calling Disney World the happiest place on earth. For those who actually appreciate it, you've reached the complaint card where some complaints turn out to be utterly absurd.
Well, I was at the gift shop and I bought a pair of Mickey Mouse ears. The bad news is, the ears were a bit asymmetrical. I mean, one ear was 3 centimeters bigger than the other. 3 whole centimeters! I need equal-sized Disney ears. This ruined my entire trip to the park. This imperfection is simply intolerable.
Well, mister, you want to know what I think is intolerable? Your ridiculous complaint! I'm tired of all these worthless complaints coming from all these spoiled people taking a family trip to Disney World, which truly is the happiest place on earth. I mean, when I was a kid, I begged my parents to take me to Disney World. And you know where they took me? Pachyderm Palace. I mean, there are only so many times a kid can ride on plastic rhinos and elephants. You know what? Forget it. Just forget it. My dream job has been demolished. I hereby announce the closure of the Disney World Complaint Department. If anyone else has a complaint, they'll just have to take it to the Department of Absurdity. Seriously, I never should have left my job as an air traffic controller. I simply was not cut out for such a stressful position.